Fresh from their recent stare down, and Andrew Tate once again came face to face last night as their rivalry heats up. In what was a fiery night for all involved in Dubai, yesterday, Jake Paul arguably stole the show despite the main event being versus Deji. Even before his stare-off with Tate, Paul was doing his utmost to ruffle a few feathers as he looked to renew his rivalry with Tommy Fury. After failing to make weight for his initial fight, Fury was forced to call in a last-minute replacement in Roland Lambert. Due to its late organization, the fight was contested as an exhibition and the fight was certainly fought as such, with little in the way of speed and aggression being on show. Had it been scored, Fury would have arguably won the fight, but that didn't stop fans from booing for much of the bout as both men seemed content on making it out of the ring relatively unscathed. On commentary for the fight was Paul, and he couldn't resist taking verbal jabs at his rival throughout the fight. Upon conclusion of the event, members of both camps were engaged in a vicious war of words that even included a. After laughing off this interaction, Paul then got involved in a heated stare down with Tate as rumors of a potential boxing match between the two continue to circulate. This comes just days after a tweet from as they went face to face. Jake Paul and Andrew Tate facing off ringside at Floyd Mayweather vs Deji, film projector at Global Titans FS, pic.twitter.com/FDAWIR2SQ. Michael Benson at Michael Benson, November 13, 2022. The tension was once again palpable between the two, leaving many hoping that a bout could finally be on the cards. Speaking recently, however, Paul didn't seem to think such a fight was actually on the table. Talking on his brother Logan's Impulsive podcast, Paul said, "I don't think he gets in the ring with one of us. It's too big of a risk for him. He's alpha male, right? That's his whole entire thing. And when he loses, he will lose to either one of us he fights, his whole shtick, and all the women will be like, yeah. And his whole shtick goes out the window." Not everyone is convinced by the rivalry of the two, with many on Twitter suggesting that the two were in fact secretly in business with one another in order to build hype and make money off the back of the events. It's a controversial stance, but for the moment, it remains to be seen as to whether a fight between the former kickboxer and YouTuber will ever take place. Regardless, this is a story likely to stick around for some time, and one that might only be truly settled inside the ring.